Good day. Welcome to COS3761 logic. We are going to be looking at the different forms of logic that are available to us. Right? So we're going to look at three main forms of logic. We're going to look at propositional logic being the first, modal logic, and we're also going to look at predicate logic. So the first section we're going to dive right into is propositional logic, and then we'll look at the other ones later on. Right, so in propositional logic, we have what we call declarative sentences or atomic sentences. Right? So these, we can say they are also, we can call them propositional sentences. Right. So what are these? Right. So declarative sentences or atomic sentences are statements or sentences that can either hold a true or false value. So they hold an output as a Boolean. Right? So they can give an output as true or give an output as false. Right? So whether or not it's true or the actual value right now does not matter, but we need to know that this statement has got an output that can either be true or false, or generally a Boolean output. Right. So if we look at an example of a declarative sentence, we can look at the sum of numbers 3 and 5 is equals to 8. The sum of numbers 3 and 5 is equals to 8. So we know that this statement is true, right? We can assign true. Alternatively, you could assign false for any, say, if it was 9, we could assign false. But what it means, we know it is a propositional statement because it has got in true or false output. Right. Let's look at number 2. Jane reacted violently to Jake's accusations. Right. Jane reacted violently to Jake's accusations. So either this happened or this did not happen. So it is a propositional statement. Then every even number greater than 2 is the sum of 2 prime numbers. Every even number is the sum of 2 prime numbers. I'm not even going to waste time trying to figure out if each even number is the sum of natural numbers. All I know is that either it is going to be true or it is going to be false. Therefore, it is a declarative sentence. Right. Then number 4, all Martians like pepperoni on their pizza. Right. So either this is true or this is false as well. Right, let's investigate all these 4 examples that we have. They've got things that are in common. Right. So number 1, we find a noun. Right. What is a noun? A subject. Right. So we have got a subject that we are dealing with, subject or subjects. So if you look at the sum of numbers 3 and 5 is equals to 8. We are looking at 2 subjects, 3 and 5, and that's what we are looking at. If you look at Jane reacting violently, we are looking, the subject is Jane. Every even natural number, the subject is even natural number greater than 2. All Martians like pepperoni on their pizza, the subject is Martians. And then we have got an adjective. Right? This is sounding like an English lesson now, but we've got an adjective. So we have a descriptor of the noun. We've got a descriptor of the noun. Right. So we're trying to explain what the noun is doing. So for the nouns 3 and 5, we are looking at their sum being equal to 8. You are looking at Jane reacting violently to Jake's accusation. For the even natural number, we're describing it as the sum of two prime numbers. For Martians, what about Martians? They like pepperoni and their pizza. So we've got a subject and we've got a description of the subject. So this is the generic form of all declarative sentences. Right, now let's look at something that is not a declarative sentence. Could you please pass me the salt? Could you please pass me the salt? The subject is lacking. Right? Ready, steady, go. The subject is lacking. May fortune come your way. Right? The subject is also lacking. So they do not have subjects. They are not propositional statements. And also, you cannot assign a true or false value to each of these. Right. So that is our introduction to propositional logic and declarative sentences. See you in the next video. Goodbye.